So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Marianne Jerry Mwangi again. So I hope you guys did have a good weekend and you had a blessed Sunday yesterday. So today I am back, as I did tell you on Saturday that I will be back. Now I am here to talk about the types of generations and the age groups, because a couple of weeks we have been seeing the protests, and we have been also seeing, and a lot of people have been wondering, what is this Gen Z? What is this millennials? What is this Gen X? Who are they? So I am here to give you the types of the generations that are there, plus their age groups, and plus the times that they were discovered. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel, because a lot more will be coming. So we have the silent generation. The silent generation, this is the generation that is born from 1928 to 1945. Apparently they were there when the depression was there. So these are the guys that are between the age of 98 to 100 and somethings. And they are currently, even if it is in Kenya, a couple of them are dying because of the old age. A couple of them are dying because of the old age, and a couple of them, if it is in other countries, a couple of them now is when a couple of them in a couple of countries they are continuing to work and they have already retired. Then there is the other one, the early bloomers. They are born between the age of 1940 to 1946 to 1964. That is the age group of the early bloomers, and they are also them. They are also in their old age, though not them. For them, a couple of them are retiring right now, and a couple of them are enjoying the benefits of being of their youthful years. So if you're born between that age group, you know what age you are. Because for me, I do not know what age you are. But then a couple of you are retiring. And then there's the Generation X, the ones that were born in the 21st century. This one is born between 1965, the age group, the year is 1965 to 1980. So if you are born in that time, you are the generation that is called Generation X. Generation X, a couple of you have experienced the poor background, and a couple of you used to go to school barefooted, and a couple of you are the villagers. So you know your life being in the village. So a couple of you did come to Nairobi for your first time, probably when you're going to high school or when you're going to university. A couple of you did do that, which it was a good experience, because you're the ones that bore us, we as the Gen Z, and you're the ones that did also bore us. You gave birth to us, being the Gen Z, and you also gave birth to the millennials. Then the other generation is, they are also Gen X. This is your time. Are the times that you're reaching your 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. You're in your 50s or your late 40s. So that is Generation X. Then this the millennials. The millennials, this is the age. The year is 1981 to 1996. So 1981 to 1996, you call, actually not 1996, 1995. you're called the millennials. You're called the millennials. You guys are the ones that were born and your age group is between that, so you're called the millennials. Then this generation Z, Gen Z. The Gen Z are born between 1997 to 2012. So this guy, I included, because I am a Gen Z. Now we found that there were phones. We found out there were phones. Smartphones had been discovered at that time, and the televisions, the smart TVs were being discovered then. And we also found out that this is the generation that we have seen apps being discovered, like WhatsApp was discovered in 2010, Facebook was discovered in 2010, where a couple of us were 10 years, like me included. I was 10 years. My age mates, a couple of them were 11, a couple of them were 8, some of them were 8. So this is the generation that has seen the social media era come. Gen Z, with the Gen Z. And a couple of you thought that we could just, mulifikiria, let me say it in Swahili. Mulifikiria kama sisi kama Gen Z ati sisi ni wale tu wa kubembeleza. No. We are the ones that now did show you that we can do it. And my generation, big up to you, because you have shown and you have proved the world, especially my country, that you guys, we Gen Z, we can be able to do mysterious things, and we are the ones that disrupt everything. And to our parents, we are very sorry for lying to you at times. We are very sorry for lying to you at times and for disturbing you. And so our parents are the Gen X, so we are very sorry for lying to you at times, but then thank you for bringing us to this world. And our brothers and sisters are the millennials. For the millennials, thank you also for being our brothers and our sisters. Then there is Gen Alpha. Gen Alpha is born between the year of 2013 to 2025. They're born between the year of 2013 to 2025. Now this generation has seen the apps, has seen the social media platforms, has seen the flat screen. Now this is the generation that is after us, after we the Gen Z. This is now the almost last generation that is called Gen Alpha. So the Gen Alpha, thank you for also, if you are an aunt and you are a Gen Z, you are probably an aunt of a Gen Alpha. Or if you are an uncle, you're probably an uncle to a Gen Alpha, of which the Gen Alphas, a couple of them know only English. So if you are an aunt to a Gen Alpha, big up to yourself and try your level best to learn English at times, so that when you're having conversations with your nieces and your nephews, you at least know the English language a bit. And also the Gen Alphas, they also speak Swahili. And in the Gen Alpha, this is where the system of education has also changed. With the Gen Alphas, you've seen the system of education change. Now it is CBC. And for the Gen Alphas, you're very lucky to having found CBC, to having found social media platforms, to having found the discoveries of apps that are already there, to having found, you guys are the luckiest of the generations. So with the parents that are of these, the Gen Alphas, try your level best to know what your son is talented or skilled at. Try your level best to know what your son or daughter is skilled at. And once you know what your son or daughter is skilled at, then you can as well as be able to submit to both worlds. Yes, you should take your son or your daughter to school, but also once you discover that he or she has got a talent, try your level best to make sure that your son or your daughter has been able to discover the talent. And with the Gen Alphas, you're very lucky because now you get to be able to cook when you're 10 years, to be able to wash the utensils, to be showed how to do it in school, to be able to cook when you are in school. So with the Gen Alphas, you're really a generation that is blessed. Then after them, now we as the Gen Zs, will have to, there's another generation after Gen Alphas that is called Gen Beta. Gen Beta is between the years of 2025 to 2039. The years of 2025 to 2020 to 39. Now, this generation, we are the ones with the Gen Zs, and we are the Gen Zs are the parents. Now, to my age mates, we as the Gen Z, we need to try our level best to use our youthful years and to use them in a useful way. Number one, we need to fear God. Number two, we also need to discover our talents and our skills when you at our youthful years. And then we need to examine ourselves. For those that want to get married, examine yourself and know if you are committed to it. Because as I had told you in one of my videos that I made, that if you cannot commit yourself to anything, then why get married? Then you also need to, if you want to get married and you're passionate about it, you need to know the partner that you're dealing with. Then once you've done all that, by generation, Gen Z, we are the ones that are going to make the Gen Betas. So, Gen Z, let us be able to learn that we are not people do look for whatever you see someone is celebrating, or your parents is celebrating, or your brothers or sisters is celebrating, or your grandparents is celebrating. They did look for it. They did look for that thing. And if you see your parents still looking for that thing, know that nothing comes easy. You have to look for it. So, for my generation, we are the ones that are making the other generation. So, let us be good role models, and let us know that nothing comes easy. In this world, nothing comes easy. You have to look for it. And if you find someone is giving you something for free, then think twice. Because as an Englishman once said, when the deal is good, think twice. So to my generation, we're the ones that are making the next generation. So let's try our level best for it to be a good generation. At least it be a good generation, because our parents did make us. Our parents, though with their struggles, they did make us. The grandparents did also make our parents. The great-grandparents did also make the grandparents. So, my generation, better pull up yourself, and discover that time is elapsing and you are the ones to make the other generation. And let us be of good cheer, and let us know that ujana, as an English, as the Swahili saying going by, ujana ni moshi, ukienda haurudi. And as I had told you once, that a couple of people want to go back and be youth again, but they can't. Because as a Swahili saying goes by, ujana ni moshi, ukienda urudi. So, yani, you're going to be a youth for some time. Then when that time elapses, you will either be worried about it, or you'll be grateful for it, or you will not like it. So, for the ones that are youths right now like me, let us try and use our youthful years for the beneficial, and let it be beneficial for us. And to our children, you're the ones that are going to bring you to this world. We pray and hope you're also going to make a good generation after us. So, and we pray and hope you're not going to let you down. You're not going to let us down. And to our parents, we are not going to let you down. Even though we have disturbed you, but then we're not going to let us down. To our teachers, same case, we're not going to let you down, but then we're going to make sure we build a good reputation and a good generation. So, thank you. Watch, subscribe, and share. For more, a lot more is coming. Thank you.